Hello and welcome to the O'Connor Fieldhouse. I am your host, Jeff Colors. We have got a great night of roller derby for you here tonight as the Beet City Bombers are taking on their first game at home. They're going up against the Lilacs City Roller Derby, the Yetis out of Spokane, Washington. Super excited to have everyone here tonight. Can't wait to see you guys in the chat. Make sure you hit me up. And we're going to have a good game. Now, listen, it's going to be a little weird here because I got to do the in-house introductions. I'll leave my mic turned up so you can hear it. I'll come back and give you your introductions here once we get on. But we've got 3.5 minutes. We've got a lot of great fun cameras for you. This is going to be one of my favorites right here. Like I said, we've got a couple of great camera shots for you here. So let me show you some of these that we've got here for this game. First of all, we've got the skate cam. That's right, as the skaters come by, you'll get a good shot of those skates. Of course, we'll take you around the track. This will be the backside of where they start. You'll see them as they come towards the action as well. And it's just going to be a really great game for you. Here, let me get those cameras actually on the screen here. So you're going to have all that on you. But here, one of my favorites is going to be this one right here. That bird's eye view of the track. We'll get you that one a couple of times, too. But anyway, I'm Jeff Colors. Like I said, we're going to have a great game for you here. Can't wait to see you on the chat. Make sure you say hi. Let me know where you're coming from, and we'll get this going. But welcome, and let's get ready for some derby. What do you say? I'm super excited about it. And till that time, here we go.
Yetis from Spokane, Washington. First, number 11, Daddy Hood. Number 12, the Mad Hatter. Number 128, Generation Rex. Number 13, Rainbow Fight. Number 166, Bombastic. Number 182, Kazam. Number 2, Megatron. Number 20, Daisy Deco. Number 42, Kevlar. Number 51, Stranger Danger. Number 625, Betty Knocker. Number 79, Stevie Hicks. Number 80, Obstacle Course. Number 87, Moose. And number 9, Betty Lisa. The Lilac City Roller Derby. Let's give them a big cold welcome. And now, it's time to meet your Beet City Bombers! Number 03, Rap. Number 057, Movie in the Meantime. Number 1079, Asphyxia. Number 11, Flash and Smile with Dynamite Go! Number 13, Singing Stardust! Number 21, Vegas, Vegas! Number 26, Trixie! Number 2731, Shandy Whacker! Number 33, Frenzy Kinsey! Number 51, Freezer! Number 535, Chloe Kardashian! Number 56, Rocket! Number 80, Frisky Whiskey! Number 855, Accidental! And your captain, number 514, Spike Skeleton! The Beet City Bombers! All right, you got 3 minutes here. We're going to get this thing going here as soon as the officials let us know. How about a big round of our officials? They all volunteer on stage, off stage. Thank you all for being here today. God bless you all safe. All right, I'm going to turn the microphone over to a really good friend, Beanie. Beanie, you ready to do this?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. It's so good to be back. Beet City Bombers.
All right, I am back with you here in the booth. We are getting ready to set for Derby. I'm so excited. Are you guys ready for roller derby? Oh my gosh, I'm so ready for roller derby. Listen, if you're watching this online, please make sure you say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm going to give you all the action here I can. I'll run the cameras. I'll run everything here. So bear with me if we switch cameras a couple minutes late, or a couple seconds late, but we're going to try and get you that action here as much as possible. Let me run you through all the cameras that we have here for you tonight. Our first camera, that'll line you up behind the jammer line. You'll see which jammers are jamming. Next, we have the jammers as they come towards you, the whole team as they come towards you. We'll catch them over in turn number 2. That's where a lot of the action happens. And then as they come down that back straightaway, we got this camera set up for you. You can see them coming right at you. And then this fun little camera over here on the jam line. We'll get rid of that box. Sorry about that. And this bird's eye camera. I love that one. This one's a lot of fun. You guys will enjoy that one as well. We have the skate cam, as you'll see them as their skates come by. And then finally, the old penalty box. That's right. When they make a penalty, all skaters have to go here, sit 30 seconds in the box, and then they're released back to the track. If the jam ends before their penalty is up, they have to stay there until the next jam, and the team cannot start another skater. Welcome again to the Good Boy Studios production of Beet City Bombers versus Lilac City. I'll run you here through the lineup real quick for the Lilac City Roller Derby. Number 11, Daddy Hood. Number 12, Mad Hatter. Number 128, Generation Rex. Number 13, Rainbow Fight. Number 16, Bombastic. Number 182, Kazam. Number 2, Megatron. Number 20, Daisy Deckham. Number 42, Kevlar. Number 51, Stranger Danger. Number 625, Betty Knocker. Number 79, Stevie Hits. Number 80, Obstacle Course. Number 87, Moose. And number 9 is Getty Lisa. Now, over on the Beet City Bombers, the home team tonight. Number 03, Banff. Number 057, Booty and the Beatdown. Number 1079, Asphyxia. Number 11, Dynamite Doll. You won't be able to miss that smile. Number 13, Ziggy Stardust. Number 21, Famous Lamus. Number 26, Trixie. Number 2731, Shanny Whacker. Number 33, Frenzy Kinsey. 51, Pretty Girl, your captain. Number 514, Smack Skellington. 535 is Chloe Kardashian. Number 56 is Rocket. Number 80 is Frisky Whiskey. And 855 is Accidental. We're ready to go here with some roller derby action on the track. So let's get you set up here so you can see there they are lined up. Here's our camera from back behind. And we will see number 56, Rocket for the Beet City Bombers. And number 13 is going to be Rainbow Fight. And it is going to be Beet City Bomber taking that early lead. As you can see them coming around the track here, right there in the corner. Rocket is lead jammer. The first jammer to get out of the pack is the lead jammer. And they get the chance to shut down that jam as they need to. 4 points. We got our first penalty of the game. Got a track cut. And it's going to be on the jammer, so that means it's going to be a power jam for Beet City. So that means the other team will not be scoring any points while they are in the box. The action's right here in front of you. Rocket's the only jammer on the track at the moment. She's out there scoring points. An 8-0 lead. And Rocket calls off the jam from her feet as she picks up 4 more points. Now, the reason that was done, Rocket called off that jam at that point because the other jammer's still sitting in the penalty box, which means the Beet City Bombers will get a chance to start this jam with 0-3. Banff is the jammer in a power jam. Again, all that means is that the jammers are the other jammers in the box can't score points. And there's the start whistle. Each jam is consistent of 2 minutes long unless the lead jammer calls it off. Lead jammer gets lead jammer by passing every other blocker on the other team legally, as we just saw Banff do right there. There you see the pack right there in front of you. Banff's coming around. Now enters that pack. All right, Lilac City has their jammer back on the track. But 4 more points for Beet City there. You see the action coming right at you there. Coming right down that back stretch there as each jammer's trying to get through. And we got another track cut by Lilac City, and that's the same jammer. So she'll go back to that penalty box again as we see Banff coming around the corner there, setting up to hit this pack again. Banff surveys. See that? Banff calls off the jam right there in front of our camera. and picks up 3 more points right there, and Beet City will take a strong lead here. Now, the same jammer has been in the jam, will be in the starting this 3rd jam now because of the penalties. Kind of stuck in that box over there, and just can't get out. Every time that the skater gets on the track, they commit a track cut. So Dynamite Doll, number 11, will be starting off here. You can see them in that jammer box right there getting started. There's the jam whistle. Dynamite Doll making their way through the pack. The Beet City Bombers all kind of hang out towards the back, and Dynamite Doll will be your lead jammer. She comes around the pack there. You see her coming down that back stretch, getting ready to set up again for another run to the pack. Lilac City's jammers back on the track now, and they are at full strength, but not for Dynamite Doll. Picks up 4 more points. Number 13 for Lilac City's just hoping to get through this jam. That's Rainbow Fight without a penalty where she's stuck in the penalty box. Low block there, but it was because of the track, so looks like the referees aren't going to call that. As we see Dynamite Doll come around to the track. Come around to that pack there. Look at that, skates coming to Dynamite Doll, pounding through there. And then we see that nice bird's eye view there of the track as Dynamite Doll sets to come up again to that pack. You'll see her be able to come in, hit that pack. Dynamite Doll around the outside. Easy 4 more points for Dynamite Doll. She just puts her hands up in the air, looks at her coach and says, what do I do? He says, keep scoring points. That's what you do. Right now, the Yetis are scoreless. Kind of in a bad spot right now with Rainbow Fight stuck, not able to get jams. Oh, a hard hit there. Nice move there. Daddy Hood with a smart heads-up play on that to help get her teammate free as we had what's called a star pass. Dynamite Doll calls off the jam as she takes a hit. I want to get back to that play by Daddy Hood. That was the play of the game so far as Daddy Hood comes through and did a block and helped get the jammer free on there, and so that they could get out and get that star pass completed. All right, getting set up here for the next jam. Rocket on the jam, tiptoeing on the inside line, scoots out, picks up lead jammer right away. You'll see Rocket coming down the backstretch here, and rocketing is she indeed. As the pack comes around, Stranger Danger jamming. This will be only their 2nd jammer of the game. Rocket tried to do an apex jump up there, was not able to get away, and now does get out of that pack. You see the pack is fighting right here at turn 2. As they're coming around, but back towards you here now. And you see the pack right here in front of the announcer's booth. Great shot right there. Love that shot. Now the pack's coming back towards you as Rocket has picked up 4 more points. The Bombers are out to early 50-0 lead, as you can see on the scoreboard there. Reminder, this game is brought to you by the Good Boy Studios. Another star pass, this time number 2 for the Yetis, picks that up, and that's going to be Megatron, and the jam's going to come to an end mercifully for the Yetis. Hey, this is a great time to tell you about Elevate Mind, Body, and Studio. Elevate Mind, Body, and Studio is your ultimate destination for fitness, health, and wellness needs. They believe that fitness and wellness are integral components of the vibrant lifestyle. The facility is designed to cater to every individual needs, offering quality service at affordable rates. Explore a diverse range of group exercise classes, dynamite trainings there at 5:30 a.m. Embark on your path to a healthier lifestyle. We're back to the action here on the track. And it's number 12, Megatron, going up against Frisky Whiskey. Again, the Beet City Bombers are in the teal with the black bottoms. The Yetis are in white. Lead jammer goes to Frisky Whiskey as the Bombers have dominated this game. Oh, and poor Mad Hatter now. Sorry, Mad Hatter's jamming. And Mad Hatter does get out and gets through. It's not lead jammer, as being indicated currently by the referee, but he is finally out of the box. Daddy really working for these Yetis. I tell you, I'm really impressed with the work that they're putting on. And the Yetis are finally on the board as Mad Hatter picks up the first 4 points for the Beet City, or for the Yetis. And Frisky Whiskey's going to call it off. Bring it back to you here in the booth again. Brought to you by Good Boy Studios. Good Boy Studios for all of your podcast needs. GoodBoiStudios.com. Check them out. All right, we are here. A little recap here. 21:58 left to go in the first half. 58-4. We're coming into jam number 6 right now. Beet City has controlled this game. They have been on. They've had lead jammer every jam, and they've held the Yetis to 4 points in 5 jams. So we're getting set to go here, back on the action. And it's going to be Asphyxia going up against Stevie Hit here as neither jammer. And it is finally the Yetis get lead jammer, and the crowd, as they say, goes wild. You see the action coming right back towards you here. Kazam very gingerly hitting the pack. Asphyxia still managing where they're going on the track. The action is right there in front of you. You can see the skaters. Hits happening left and right. And it looks like it's going to be a power jam for the Yetis as Asphyxia gets sent to the penalty box here. Not sure what that penalty was, but the Yetis are in a lead jam or a power jam situation right now. And we've got the pivot going into the penalty box. I'll show you that penalty box cam. There you see a penalty box full of skaters right now. Skaters down on the track right here in front of you. Let's bring that skate cam in as you can see them come right here at you as the action is tightening up. Dynamite Doll is the pivot at the moment. You know, tell. And trying to call off the jam is Kazam, and they do call it off. 2 points for Beet City Bombers, takes them up to 60. The Yetis have 7. 60-7 with 20 minutes left to go in this first half. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this game so far. And we have an official review, and it's going to be it's not an official timeout, it's an official review. So what does that mean? Well, that simply just means that each team has the opportunity to have one official review. And you can see there on that bird's eye cam, the officials are gathering there in the middle. Each team has an official review, one for each half. They come in, they tell the referees what they want reviewed. The referees decide if whatever the call is overturned or enforced, and then they go back and let the teams know. If the team wins the review that requested it, in this case the Yetis, then they will get they'll get their review back, and they can use it one more time in the half. If they don't, if they lose it, it's a timeout. So this is a reminder that this is being brought to you by Good Boy Studios, this timeout. Good Boy Studios, for all your podcast needs, rentable studio space, broadcast. Hey, you got a game you want broadcasted? Reach out to Good Boy Studios. That's good, BOIstudios.com. Also want a big shout out to Shutter Thug. From heart-pounding, game-winning jams to graceful and sometimes not so graceful athletic maneuvers. Our photographer, Shutter Thug, has a keen eye and quick reflexes to capture every thrilling moment. And yes, Shutter Thug, man, he's the bomb. And we're still seeing the referees gathering here. Hopefully they'll come over and tell us what the review was about, and we'll be able to get that to you. All right, we are still waiting here for the review. We're just waiting here. Looks like the skaters are going. The referees are going to go tell everybody what they saw, and then we'll come back to this in just a minute. These official reviews can take a long time or they can take a short time. It just kind of really depends. You see our jam timer there, letting everybody know that we're still waiting here on the track. All right, back to the action here. Rocket back jamming for the Beet City Bombers. that number 13 Rainbow Fight. Hopefully she can have a much better jam than she had her first couple of ones. Knock that rust off. Rocket with a little shoulder check. Tries to dive to the inside, can't find it. Steps to the outside, Rocket's lead jammer. And we see the pack coming around here. Coming right into that turn 2. And the action's on the track right in front of you. Now coming down the backstretch. Skaters all over the place. Oh, a nice little shove there by Ziggy Stardust. What an amazing play. Oh, watch the camera. Sorry about that. We had a skater that almost took out one of our cameras. All right, back to the action here. Not sure. There's a lot of confusion on the track. Number 13's trying to find out where they need to go. They are going to the penalty boxes. Rocket's just piling up points right now on the track. Look at that skate jam right there. You see that action right in front of you. All right. The Bombers are kind of spread out that pack a little bit. The action's right here in front of our booth. You can see the action as Rocket's coming around. Now hits that pack. Rocket trying to find a way, dipping and diving. You see the action coming towards you here. Rocket gets out of the pack, picks up 4 more points. Rocket's told to slow it down. They have a 63-point lead right now. The Bombers are not in a hurry to do anything right now. As you see Rocket trying to come back through, pick up some of those points. See it from the backside here as number 13, Rainbow Fight, just buried in that defense. Action's up in turn 1 right now. Rocket steps through on the outside. 2 skaters to beat. And once they get out of play or 10 feet away from the pack, they have to return back. And that's going to end the jam with 4 seconds left to go as Rocket piles up the points. Great game so far if you're a Beet City Bomber fan. 74-7 right now is the current score. We got some post falls. Go Ziggy 13. Thanks, Scott. Amber Wave says, go Lilac. We love it. Best Derby wife ever. And hello to Etherin at home. Go Yetis. All right, back to the action here. And it's going to be Banff getting that lead right away. No time there wasted by Banff. So I'm going to bring that scoreboard up for you just a little bit here. It looks like it's a little low as I'm looking at it on the YouTubes. The action's coming right back to you here. Down this backstretch into turn 3, as you can see on your camera. See that skate cam as those skaters are right here just pounding it out. Number 51, Stranger Danger, jamming for the Yetis. Finally gets out of the box, out of the pack for the first time. And it is a power jam, it looks like, for Banff, is in the penalty box. So with that being said, now what that means is that this will go the full 2 minutes. We'll have our first 2-minute jam of the game right now. You see them coming towards you here. The action is right there in front of you. Coming into turn 2. And now coming down that back stretch. Banff's now returned out of the box. Both teams at full power. But because Banff was the lead jammer and got sent to the penalty box, we'll go the full 2 minutes, which is about another 30-some seconds. As Stranger Danger gets knocked down and has to recycle all the way back. Banff trying to find their way around. You see that action right here in front of you. Oh, man, look at that. Bumbling and stumbling all over the place. Bodies are flying everywhere. This Frisky Whiskey is doing everything they can. Banff now bouncing off of skaters. A penalty called on Booty and the beatdown. Booty will have to go to the penalty box. Stranger Danger recirculating back. Action coming up here down the front stretch, and the jam is going to end. Guys, I hope you're enjoying this game so far. It has been a great game, and it looks like we're going to have another timeout on the track here. which will give me a chance to tell you about Levesque Law. Discover a comprehensive immigration law firm nestled in the heart of the Treasure Valley. Led by attorney Levesque, we affectionately known as Rocket. The practice boasts a track record of successfully navigating thousands of cases, reuniting families in the United States for generations. Levesque Law takes immense pride in numerous non-citizens towards their American dream, achieving full-fledged citizenship and the right to vote in the United States. Also, want to thank D-Bar J Entertainment. The lovely music is being brought to you tonight by D-Bar J Entertainment. Our DJs create an unforgettable atmosphere, and the Derby girls dancing in between jams, of course, and the energy sowing. From chart-topping hits to timeless classics, he tailors a playlist to suit every preference and keep the party alive. All right, I want to bring into the studio here. Come on in here, and here, I'll stand up. We'll move this camera here. All right, get your microphone turned up there. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you good.
Awesome,
yep.
I can hear you great. All right,
Awesome.
introduce yourself to the fans here.
Hey,
And,
fans. I'm Quadricorn. I'm starting a men's team out in the Treasure Valley area, and we're looking for men to come out and play. We want to play, so
I love it. This is your logo here, the Spud City Sabotage. I love it.
Spud City Sabotage.
I love
yep.
it. I love it. All right, so you guys are relatively new getting started with this, right?
Yep.
Just a few weeks ago, I was kind of watching it, you going, and I told you, man, if I had the time, man, I love it. I used to play. I've done just about everything in Derby. I've coached, I've played, I've reffed, I am now announcing. If I had the time, man, I'd love to get back out, put those skates on, and play again. It's truly amazing. What do you get from playing roller derby when you get out there and you can just focus on playing derby?
Well, I've always liked skating, so I enjoy that aspect of it, and the camaraderie with the other dudes is always really, really fun, even if there's only 3 of us there at practice.
Yeah. For sure, and it's a lot different. Men's derby, I've done it all. I've done women's derby, men's derby, done co-ed derby, and men's derby is a different game. It's in my mind, and you tell me if it's changed over the years. But the last time I announced a men's game, it's fast. It's really fast. The men tend to go a little bit faster than the women, where the women tend to be a little more strategic. Doesn't mean it can't be that way for the men's side, but generally that's what I've seen when I see men's derby. Your thoughts on that? Agree? Disagree?
I do agree with that. It's been a while since I've played any games lately, but that's how it was when I was playing. Yep.
It's funny. I talk to a lot of fans, and they're like, "Oh, well, I bet the men hit harder." You've never been hit by a woman playing roller derby with hips, so men tend to have a little bit more upper body strength. The women have that kind of lower hip strength, but it is a little bit different in the game of how you kind of hit and how you play the game a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, true. I mean, I think it depends on who you're talking to and their take on men versus women, or equally the size and the power matches out. That's how I see it.
So if folks wanted to get involved, we've got some dudes out here watching here in the Treasure Valley, whether you're Boise or Caldwell or Nampa or Homedale. Emmett. How do they find out more about and get involved with the Spud City Sabotage?
Yeah, so we're on Facebook and we have an Instagram page, and that's all Spud City Sabotage.
Perfect. All right. Hey, Look, that was great. We're getting back to the action here. You want to sit here for a second and help me with these calls, man? What do you think? Let's sit here. Let's watch this and let's see what happens. What do you think about what you're seeing so far in the game right now?
Well, I see that my wife is jamming right now. That's what I see.
Your wife is jamming. That's Dynamite Doll with a big smile.
Yeah.
And going up against the Mad Hatter there is Dynamite Doll. Tries to find a way to the inside, dips to the inside. It's going to be Mad Hatter getting through out there first. Nice little move right there by the Mad Hatter. Used her size to get through on that.
Yeah, for sure.
But Dynamite Doll slips out, so she's second out of there. So not lead jammer, but can still score those points. The Yetis definitely needed this. Mad Hatter gets out. Be interesting to see what they do. Will they try to score points? In other words, keep jamming and match point for point? Got a nice knockout there on Dynamite Doll. So it should only be 3 points there because that's a no pass, no penalty. They gave him 4 on that, but that's okay. Oh, no. Mad Hatter's going to get a penalty, and that means we're going our second full 2 minutes.
Oh.
So that's going to be a power jam. We'll see how Dynamite Doll, how big that smile is. She loves to skate, though. There's no doubt about it.
Yep.
I love this shot right here. Look at this shot right here. We got the skaters right there on that line. Got them coming in. Let's watch Dynamite Doll. We'll let the action unfold here in front of you. Daddy has really played some serious defense tonight for the Yetis. That's number 11 there in white. Daddy has been probably about the only defense so far to slow down any of these Beet City Bomber jammers. Matt Hatter used her size again to slip through on that inside and picks up 4 points. Got another whistle called a direction of gameplay. Why are direction of gameplay so dangerous in roller derby?
Well, I mean, because the skater is skating towards you, their momentum, and you're skating towards them. I mean, it's a head-on collision.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. We're watching Dynamite Doll and Mad Hatter come up here together. You see them right there between turns 1 and 2 on your screen. Dynamite Doll takes a couple of hits but stands tall. Mad Hatter slides out, picks up 4 more points. Putting some points on the board finally are the Yetis. I think they're having to kind of learn here as the jam mercifully comes to an end. Bring it back to you here just one last second. So beyond just playing roller derby, what else is it about roller derby that you like? For me, I enjoy the physicality of it, getting the exercise here as we have an official review on the tracks. We got a little bit longer time here. For you, what is it about like the practice and all that too? The other benefits with roller derby, whether it's men's or women?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I like the technical aspect of things, and I like the agility.
Yeah,
that's spin moves and stuff like that. That's my favorite stuff. I like to kind of keep game play pretty clean.
Yeah. I remember when I first got involved in roller derby. My gosh, it was 15 years ago now, if you can believe it. And I wanted to be an announcer. But they said, well, we really need a referees. I'm like, I'll be a referee. And they're like, well, you got to skate. And I hadn't skated. I mean, I skated with my kids every once in a while on Friday nights, but that was about it. And I remember the first time I got on skates into refereeing, and I was just bumbling and stumbling all over the track. And before you knew it, man, I was doing, my 25 laps, and it was a lot of fun. So I will tell you, if you have any interest at all, if you like skating at all, check it out. Spud City Sabotage. You can find them on Instagram. You can find them on Facebook. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. I wish you guys all the best of luck. When you get that first game going, let me know, man. We'll bring the cameras up. We'll get it broadcast for the fans to see. So.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, awesome. Well, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. So,
all right, thanks.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, we're back to the action here. Hey, folks. You guys need to go that way. Go around that way, please. Yeah. I mean, you're here now, so go, but you're here now, so go. Just go back that way. Sorry, we got folks cutting here in front of the camera. Oh, my gosh. All right, looks like the official review is being discussed now. And don't know what it is, but they're back to the action here. All right, hey, big shout out. Thanks for him for joining us here. Appreciate that. Let's get you back to the action here on the track. Whew. We're going to see number 13 jamming for the Bombers. That's Ziggy Stardust. Love that name. And Kazam. Ziggy Stardust slightly off that line just a little bit. You can see here in this cam from behind. Now comes back up to line. Ziggy with a hip check. Knocks Kazam out. Ziggy trying to find their way through as they're coming right towards you here in this turn number 1. Lead jammer goes to the Bombers. Action's right back up here in turns 1 as you see them coming around. Got another skater going to that penalty box. Ziggy Stardust with a smile on her face and 4 points in the air. Kazam still not out of that pack for the first time. Being tag teamed by Trixie, and a nice hip check there from Rocket, and Rocket's going to explode back and make her go all the way back to the back of that pack as Ziggy's coming around. 1 versus 4. See Ziggy coming right through the pack and picking up 4 more points. Got another penalty called. Forearm. Ziggy Stardust with a little hop and a skip. Picks up 4 more points for the Bombers. Rocket's going to go to that penalty box now. So Rocket sitting over there in that penalty box. Ziggy with another one. We got we got a track cut called on Ziggy Stardust. Oh my, Ziggy Stardust is going to be skating right here to the penalty box. My goodness, that means another 2-minute jam. And now you see the pack coming towards you. A chance for the Yetis to put some scores on the board. Action's right back over here at the back of the front stretch. And that is number 9 jamming. That's Getty Lisa. Here the action's coming up to turn 1. Packs coming around together, jammers and all. Now they're coming down the backstretch. Ziggy Stardust out of the penalty box just as the whistle blows. And that's going to end that jam. Woo! What a game so far. Both of these teams are laying it all on the line. Beet City Bombers are leading on the scoreboard. But if there's a Heart Award, it's going to go to the Yetis right now. Rosemarie says, go pretty girl, let's go. I love it. We're having a great game here from the O'Connor Fieldhouse in Caldwell, Idaho. Jeff Cullers here with the Good Boy Studios as we get set for jam number 11 of this first half. You see him coming here to the turn number 2. No lead jammer's been established yet. The Yetis are in the lead. Banff has to let go, and lead jammer will go to Rainbow Fight. Rainbow's really come alive here in this second half. You see them coming around. There's the action right here in front of you. You see the skaters right there. A lot of action. Jam is called, 2 points. Oh my goodness. 111 to 36, 9 minutes left to go in the first half. As we have a great game for you here today. We'll show you that penalty box. It's empty. Yes, that's right. It's empty. There's nobody sitting over there. That's amazing. Everybody's on the track as we're ready to go here. Less than 9 minutes now. As jam number 10 gets set to kick off. It's going to be 1079 Asphyxia going up against Stranger Danger. You see the action coming right here at you at turn 1. Still the top end of that jammer line in Asphyxia trying to find their way through. One skater to beat. And does. That was obstacle course, and that was an obstacle to get around for sure. Stranger Danger knocked out of bounds, has to come back around. You see the action right here at the skate jam cam. And we had a star pass. And what does the star pass mean, Jeff? Well, a star pass simply means, as you see right there, the pivot putting the star cover on their head. The jammer can pass that cover, helmet cover, to the pivot, and only the pivot. And if they successfully get through the pack, they are then the jammer. And in this case, it has worked out well as Megatron has picked up 4 quick points as we watch them skate down the back here. All the actions right here as the jam gets called off with 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. Don't go anywhere at halftime. I know you want to rush off, but we're going to have an interview with one of the Beet City Bombers, and then they're going to have a little halftime entertainment. That's going to be fun, too. And then we'll take a break and rest our pipes, and we'll put it on the action cam for you here so you can kind of see what's happening. But we've got a great game for you here so far. Loving it, loving it, loving it. It's going to be Rocket going up against the Mad Hatter. Now remember, last time Mad Hatter got lit jam, and she does again as you see her come around that turn. Is picking up lead jammer in a hurry, going to put some points on Rocket. Avoided the hit and gets out of the pack. So both jammers are now out of the pack. Rocket's going to turn on that speed. As you see him coming around here to this turn, Mad Hatter picks up 4 points. Can the Yeti stop Rocket? And calling off the jam. How many points did the Rocket get? Waiting to see here from the ref, 1 point. So the Yetis were able to extend, cut that deficit a little bit there by the Mad Hatter. 6.5 minutes left to go in the first half. 120 to 44. Steve's Auto Care. Welcome to Steve Auto Care, where quality meets local service in Star, Idaho. I'll come back to that. Sorry, we're getting the next jam started here. It is going to be 0-3 for the Bombers. Banff going up against, that was a quick 30 seconds. We only have 30 seconds in between jams. We didn't get that there, I don't think. I'm not even sure who's jamming for the Yetis at the moment. I know it's Banff. Oh, she's got one to beat this obstacle course. And they do get around, but just barely. You see the pack coming back around. Both. So normally, we'll see one ref point. All right, looks like we have a star pass. So Banff is lead jammer on this. I thought for some reason that the Yetis got it, but not to be so. And Getty Lisa is now jamming for the Yetis as they make their way through. You see the action right here at turn 2, coming towards you. Now coming down that back stretch is Banff, kind of taking their time, getting around, no real rush to really make anything happen. You see the action's right here. And we're going to get a penalty called on Booty in the beatdown. And we've got another direction called, this time on the captain, Smack Skellington. A lot of penalties right now as you look at that penalty box. Full of Bombers right now. As the action is up in turn number 1. The Bombers are down 2 blockers right now. So the Yetis able to put some points on the board. Banff is still lead jammer, can call it at any time, and it's just chosen not to at this point. Right now, and that's going to end the jam. As you see the skaters go around, well, less than 4 minutes left to go in the first half, and we have an official timeout. Let me talk about Steve again. Steve's Auto Care. Welcome to Steve's Auto Care, where quality meets local service in Star, Idaho. Steve Green, the owner and operator, takes pride and commitment to excellence. From cars to trucks, they service all types of vehicles with care and expertise. Check out their Facebook page and for first-hand accounts of prompt service and meticulous attention to detail, reflecting dedication to customer satisfaction and community support. Steve's Auto Care. The referees are still taking a little bit of a break here. Trying to figure some stuff out, not sure what's happening, but as you can see on our bird's eye view a new camera we have for this game, an official timeout. As the Beet City Bombers currently 123 to 48 in a commanding lead over the Yetis from Spokane, Washington. But that's okay. So they're waiting for the action to come back here for sure. It looks like the referees are going to get back out onto the track as we are winding down this first half with the Bombers thoroughly in the lead right now. All right, 5 seconds means we're set to go back to action here. And it's going to be Dynamite Doll going up against Rainbow Fight again. Stuck right now, kind of on that front stretch. Neither jammer able to get out of the box. The Bombers are back to full strength as the captain is out of that penalty box. You see the action coming around to you here at turn 1. Dynamite Doll steps to the outside and picks up lead jammer for the Bombers. Waves to the camera, says hello. Tell you, the Yetis are playing hard. They're knocking bodies around. The question is, can they get some attrition as Dynamite Doll with a nice little pirouette there slides around and picks up 4 more quick points for the Bombers. And now you see Dynamite Doll in that pack, zigging inside and outside, going up against Daddy Hood. The action's right here in front of you. We got another penalty called. Oh, hard hit there by Rainbow. Dynamite Doll knocked out of bounds again by Daddy Hood. Daddy Hood's got to be the MVP blocker of the game. You see the action right here in front of you. Has a star pass happening. Number 625, Betty Knocker, trying to take that star pass. But as you can see, Smack Skellington right there bringing them back. The action's coming at you down that front stretch. Dynamite Doll struggling to get through. Finally does. You see Dynamite Doll coming around. Another penalty called. It's going to be on the pivot for the Bombers. Asphyxia is going to go to that penalty box. Both jammers now tied up here in the pack. See Dynamite Doll coming around, conserving her energy. Give a wave at the camera. There you go, Dynamite Doll there with a nice wave for the camera. Oh, a hard hit. You saw right there in the action on the camera. Right in front of you there. What a hard hit that the jammer for the Yetis took. You can see hands on their hip as they come around. Jam is called. And the Bombers, with less than 2 minutes, take a 144-52 lead here at the O'Connor Fieldhouse. Oh, great game if you're a Bomber fan. So 147-52, 1.5 minutes. Probably time for one more jam, maybe two. We'll see. It's going to be number 51 for the Yetis, Stranger Danger, going against Rocket. Had a whistle, not sure what that whistle was. As you can see that action here from the back. Rocket to the inside, going to pick up that lead jammer. She explodes out of the pack. Now the action coming around here to turn 2. All clogged up. See Stranger Danger caught up there. As the pack comes back, Stranger Danger going to have to come all the way back. Rocket picks up 4 more points for the Bombers. And we have a star pass, and that's going to be number 2 again. Megatron taking that star cover. Rocket, you see Rocket right there, not sure what to do. Skates out of bounds, slides back in. Action right here is a free look at that skate cam. You see, oh, Megatron, hard hit there. Wow, what a shot to the chest, but stands tall. Ziggy Stardust lays one, but it's going to get called for a direction of gameplay there. It's going to have to go to that penalty box. You look over there right now, that penalty box full of Bombers. Oh my gosh, the action is hot and heavy right here as they come into turn 1. Both jammers out of the pack. Less than 5 seconds left to go. We'll play the full 2 minutes, even if the time ends here. So don't look at that 0 on the clock. Look at the jam time. It says 31 seconds right now. That's what we'll play off of if neither jammer calls this jam off. Oh, the action is coming right here at you, folks. With 22 seconds left to go in the first half. They're not letting up. They're going to play this one out. It's coming right towards you. Let's go to the skate cam and see the action right here in front of you. No pack is called at me. Oh, an apex jump by Rocket. Are you freaking kidding me? Wow, right in front of the booth here. What an amazing shot. And that is going to do it for the first half. What an exciting end by Rocket at the first half with the apex jump. Wow, wow, that's just crazy. If you're not here watching this, I mean, I love you watching it on the Good Boy Studios YouTube channel. Like and subscribe to us. But why are you not here watching this? Wow, what a jump. So we're 15 minutes into halftime here. We're going to see if we can get a skater over here to do a quick little interview with us. And we'll bring them on. But wow, the action here is just crazy by the Bombers. 167-68, a 99-point lead for the Beet City Bombers here as we head into halftime. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can get somebody over here to come and chat with us and have a conversation from one of the Bombers and see what we can do. But wow, what an amazing first half we've had here. A lot of fun from all of this tonight. And the Bombers obviously well in control of this, their first home game of the year. But it has been a lot of fun. Are you coming to talk to me? No? Okay, thought you were going to be my interview. Hi. Say hi to everybody. That's Frenzy Kenzie, number 33. All right, we're going to bring the coach in here, Famous Phil. Come on in here. Let me stand up here. So we're same height. All right, my man. Oh, there you go. Now, can you hear me?
I can.
All right, dude, a 99-point lead.
Yes, sir.
You guys are laying them on him, but I'm sure you're not satisfied, right? You still want to work on techniques.
Yes.
What are you going to focus in on the second half?
We're going to let some of our folks who want to jam,
Nice.
bring their jamming skills up. We're going to let them come in the game and start jamming.
This is a good time to do that, right? You've got a good lead. You're controlling the game. Is there some hidden talent maybe out there, right? That maybe you didn't know about, right?
Well, and we've been very focused this year on utility.
Yeah.
Every player being utility.
I love
being
it.
able to play every position on the track anywhere they need to be.
Yeah.
So we're seeing the result of all that hard work.
It's kind of like a toolbox, right? If you got an adjustable wrench, you can do just about anything. You got an Allen wrench, you can only do one thing with that Allen wrench, right? And so I love that. That's amazing. All right, so you're feeling good about the first half. Going to work on some of that in the second half. We really appreciate it. Thanks for coming. I know you want to go talk to the team, got a relay race. But Famous Phil, thanks for joining us. What do you want to say to the fans out there? Make sure your chance right here.
Fans, we love you. Keep watching our sport. We're going to keep putting on a good show for you.
Absolutely. All right, that's Famous Phil. Thanks for joining us, buddy. All right, so we got some relays going to be coming up here in just a second. We're going to be showing you that. We'll show you that. I'm going to rest my pipes, but we're going to have a lot of fun here with this, and it's going to be a great halftime for you here. Get you in this nice bird's eye view right here. Let you see everything that's happening at the O'Connor Fieldhouse as we wait for the halftime festivities. All right, like I said, they're going to be doing some relay races here, and we'll get that shown to you here as Asphyxia is over here talking to Mimi, and we'll see how they go here. Had a lot of fun here tonight. Hopefully you guys are watching that wherever you're watching from. Mimi's doing the in-house, and she actually gave up her microphone. Look at that. As we wait for this relay race to take off here in just a minute. Teams are kind of messing around here, giving the skaters a couple of minutes here. Really not a whole lot to say as the Bombers are thoroughly in control of this game so far. And as you heard Famous Phil, the coach, say this is going to be, the second half's going to be about, maybe finding some folks that can do some different things for you. And so they're going to put some folks into jam that may have never jammed before. So that should be a lot of fun. To watch in that second half, what can the Yetis do? Wonder what the Yetis will focus on. And we'll see if we can get the coach over here to kind of start at halftime here. So, all right, we got folks standing in front of our camera there. So we'll go back here to this our shot here in front of us as we get set for the relays. Tell you what, folks, I'm going to rest my pipes here. I'll leave the cameras on so you can see the halftime relays. I'll be back with you in 15 minutes. Thanks for watching Good Boy Studios. Hey, sitting here with Smack Skellington.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, let me get you on camera, actually.
I love the camera. Not as much as Dynamite Doll, though. You guys will see her.
Yeah, but she won't come and talk to us on here.
She's so rude sometimes.
She just likes to smile pretty with those flashes, that pearly white.
She's got those. She's got those. I only have those because of this mouth guard. That's
a
pretty girl.
Are you guys having fun tonight?
More fun than you know. You having fun?
Yes, always.
Yes,
Yes,
always.
I love it. All right, hey, you got a minute. Go play some roller derby, would you?
Oh, I gotta go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. Bye.
All right, bye.
Guys.
That's Max Skellington, your captain for the Beet City Bombers. Oh my gosh, what a blast. I love Beet City Bombers roller derby. It's so much fun. All right, do a little recap here. 167-68, 57 seconds left to go in the halftime. You heard from Famous Phil. I talked to the coach for the Yetis. They're rebuilding this year, and so they're going to try, just like the Bombers, they're going to try some stuff in the second half as well, and get that out for you guys. They're gonna try some different stuff to, just like the Bombers. They're gonna bring in some new jammers. They're gonna bring in some different stuff as well too for the second half. So we should see an interesting second half for sure. And can't wait to bring it to you. I know, I apologize. The internet here is sketch. Someone commented the loading circle of doom. I'm so sorry, Sabrina. We're doing everything we can. I tried to find someone here so we can get a network cable. No luck. Next game, I promise, we'll have a hard wire for this and not using the wireless. So I do apologize. But we're going to take you back to the action here as the skaters are on the track. We're ready to go back to roller derby action here at the O'Connor Fieldhouse in Caldwell, Idaho. We're going to start the game like we started the first half. Rocket going up again. I apologize. It is not Rocket, but it is Rainbow Fight going up against. That is, 8-0. That's going to be Frisky Whiskey. So as Famous Phil said, some new jammers coming at you here. And it is Frisky Whiskey getting lead. Jammer slips out, skating around, hands in the air, having a good time. You see the action coming to here through turn 2. I had a chance to talk to Betty Knocker. She asked if we got that hit on camera, and I said, unfortunately for you, yes. But she was able to cover for that. She said she saw stars coming out of that one. I saw stars. So as you see them coming towards you here down the back stretch, coming right towards you here. Let's go to that skate cam. See them coming here in between turns 3 and 4. Frisky Whiskey knocked back and out of bounds. Has to come all the way back. See the action right here. Coming down the front stretch into turn 1. Oh, another hard hit there. Oh, going to get called for a penalty. Going to be going to the Steve Green penalty box is Banff number 03. Action's right here in turn 1. Oh, the pack's right here. As we see Rainbow Fight coming around, stuck up there in that corner, trying to fight their way through, and finally gets out coming down the backstretch here. Kind of in between our cameras right there, so I'll call the action for you here. It's a log jam right now in this turn. Coming right here to the skater cam, right in front of you. Frisky Whiskey knocked down to 2 knees, gets right back up, picks up 4 points. All right, here at the O'Connor Fieldhouse, 175-76. Still a 99-point lead for the Beet City Bombers. 30 minutes in the second half here as we get set to go. Again, expect to see a lot of new jammers from Beet City here as Asphyxia lines up here to jam in this second half. Get a little bit closer shot there on that jam line for you there. How about that? I can control that camera right here from the booth. All right, it is number 12, Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter's had a good game as a jammer so far. As you see coming around, the pack is right here in between turns 1 and 2. Coming right at you. Asphyxia trying to find a way out. Stuck up there right now as Mad Hatter's making their second turn and picks up 4 points for the Yetis. It's all going to be about learning right now for the Yetis and the Bombers here in the second half. Is what you're probably going to see from a lot of this game. But Mad Hatter's laying it on right now, picking up some points. Oh, a late hit there by Daddy Hood. That's going to be an out of play, and they're not going to get called on that. That should have been an out of play penalty for blocking out of play. Mad Hatter knocked out of bounds, circulates, taps her hands on her hips, calls off the jam, and cuts into that deficit for the Yetis. Are you ready to score big on the housing market? Then get ready to win with the one and the only roller derby realtor extraordinaire, Pretty Girl number 51. Not only is she tearing up the track as a fierce roller derby skater, she's also your go-to gal for all things real estate related. Pretty knows how to navigate through any obstacle, whether it's on the track or in the housing market. With her expert negotiating skills and unmatched derby prowess, you can trust Miss Simi Purdy to help you find the home of your dreams and maximize your profit as we get back to go to the action here. Ziggy Stardust going up against Megatron. Ziggy for the Bombers, Megatron for the Yetis. You can see Ziggy gets lead jammer pumping those elbows and arms as they come around. There's the action coming right to you here on the backstretch. We'll see both jammers coming into frame here. Ziggy dips low, picks up 4 points. Megatron not to be outdone, coming around. You see the skater cam as they come around the corner here. The action's right there in front of us here at the booth. Ziggy lost her mouth guard, put it back in. Tiptoeing around on the outside. Picks up 4 more points. As we see him coming up to you here, the action has gotten fast and furious. We talk about fast derby. It has picked up here. Business is picking up. Oh, a hard hit there. Oh, another hard hit. Wow. Is Ryan Seacrest here? Because they are laying the hits on the track, boy. Ziggy with a smile on their face as they skate around. A lot of action here on the track. Everything's right here in front of us. Oh, and Ziggy just slides through on the inside. Megatron also left alone. Rocket knocks her down and out of bounds. It's got to be a low block on Rocket. Are they going to call it? Doesn't look like it. Yes, Rocket's going to get called for that low block. Can't take them out. They'll be going to the Steve Green penalty box. Man, the action is picked up here. It is hot and heavy right now at the O'Connor Fieldhouse in Caldwell, Idaho. You're watching the Beet City Bombers. Ziggy Stardust here sliding through. The action's right here. And the jam runs a full 2 minutes. Woo, man. It's a lot of action to call as they get set to line up here again for jam number 5 of the second half. 23 and a half minutes left to go. As it looks like Booty and the Beatdown is going to be jamming number 057 for the Bombers for the first time. Going up against 182 Kazam. Again, the Yetis are in white. The Bombers are in, they call it blue. It's more of a teal in my book, but what do I know? All right, jam is underway. Action coming right to you down the front stretch into turn 1. Booty trying to make their way through, gets knocked down. That's going to be a no pass, no penalty. Great call by Scarlet Danger there on the no pass, no penalty. Our referee does not get lead jammer. This is really important to understand. So even though she passed every blocker, she did not pass them all legally. In other words, upright and in bounds. Although there was no penalty, she did not pass them. So we're going to go the full 2 minutes as we had a star pass on the other end. Oh my goodness. What action. And Daddy Hood's jamming for the Yetis, taking over that star pass as the action is coming right around to you here. As you see them, they're piled up right here in front of our booth. Skaters all over the floor. Coming back to you here through the front stretch into turn 1. Daddy Hood takes that turn all alone, picking up 4 more points for the Yetis. Daddy takes a hit but gets right back up. Now they're coming across that apex into turn number 2. leading down into the backstretch. Booty takes the lead now. And they're all coming right here to the skate cam. Oh, we lost our skate cam. We'll come back to that in a minute. Smack Skellington with some defense of her own out there. The captain for the Bombers. Remember, we're going the full 2 minutes here. And that's going to end it. All right, we lost one of our cameras. I'm going to see if I can fix it real quick. I'll let you watch the action here on the track. All right, back to the action here. As you can see him coming down the backstretch. Dynamite Doll going up against Rainbow Fight. And now let's go back to that skate cam. Oh, I love that shot right there as the skaters come right through there into the front stretch. Both jammers hitting the back of the pack. You see him coming. The pace is really picked up here. Coming into turn number 2. Dynamite Doll skates around. Wave at the camera, Dynamite Doll. She's not looking at us, trying to get her away for us. You see the action right up here in turn 1. Oh! And the poor jammer got taken out by her own player. Poor Rainbow Fight. Just can't win tonight, I feel like. Action's right up here in turn 1. Dynamite Doll picks up another 4 points. 224 to 115. The action's right here in turn number 2, as you can see on the screen. And now sliding down that back stretch. We have a star pass. And it is going to be obstacle course, your jammer. As we got a penalty on Purdy Girl, the aforementioned real estate mogul. The action's right here. What a great shot as Dynamite Doll makes their way through the pack. Obstacle course powering through, and the jam's going to come to an end with mayhem on the track. Wow. Everybody's all across the floor. Hey, welcome back to Inside the Good Boy Studios here. I'm Jeff Cullers, your host. Reminder that if you ever had an idea for a podcast but didn't know how to make it happen, we can help you at Good Boy Studios. That's goodboistudios.com. Check us out. Take our Podcasting 101 class. Our next class is June 8th, so check that out. Back to the action here on the track. As you can see, coming right towards you here into turn 1, it is Mad Hatter coming out. Getting lead jammer for the Yetis. Right now, Rocket's tied up. Not having a whole lot of confidence in what Coach Phil told me about putting some different jammers in there. Speaking of jammers, it's going to be a power jam for the Yetis as Rocket goes to the Steve Green penalty booth. Oh, my gosh. And now here we see the action coming right at you here as Mad Hatter's trying to find their way through. Let's go to that skate cam. We're coming right at you on the track. Mad Hatter's trying to find their way through the pack, struggling. Oh, what a hard hit there. Wow, right to the chest. Very clean, but a hard hit. And Mad Hatter's able to get out of that. No pack is called. They are all right here, piled up here at the jam line. Rocket enters the track, lays a hit on the Mad Hatter, but Mad Hatter's getting right back up. Has nothing to do with Rocket at that point. Star pass goes to number 13 for the Bombers. That's going to be Ziggy Stardust back jamming again. Star pass to Ziggy. Oh, and it's a power jam as the as Rainbow is in the penalty. I'm sorry, Matt Hatter's in the Steve Green penalty box. And we're coming right to you here right now as Ziggy Stardust gets around, looks at the clock, 25 seconds. That means we're going the full 2 minutes, boys and girls. Ziggy comes around, trying to find their way through the pack on the apex, and does. This is one of those times where the team really doesn't play a whole lot of offense. They kind of lay back and let the jammer do most of the work. As we see Ziggy coming in, blocked by our referee right there, and the jam comes to an end. Wow. What a great game so far for the Bombers. 244 to 126. They've opened up a 118-point lead. I think my math is right. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is going to be the captain, Smack Skellington, going up against Megatron here as we get into jam number 8. You see him coming towards you here on the cam. Neither jammer able to get an advantage yet. Now coming into turn number 2 is going to be lead jammer going to Megatron. Smack Skellington is going to the penalty box. That Steve Green penalty box. Not a shot she wants to see, but the one she got. Now coming down the backstretch. Megatron trying to find their way. Let's bring up that skater cam again. Right here, no pack is called. They got to release her. And that is going to be another 4 points for the Yetis. You can see the action right here in front of you. What will Megatron do? Kind of caught up right there as they hit that front stretch pack. Tiptoes on the inside, slides through, picks up 4 more points. And now Smack out of that Steve Green penalty box. All the action's right there in front of you in turn 1. Now they slide it into the apex over to turn 2. Megatron tries to stay on one toe stop, does not. All those skaters went out of the pack. Oh, they're going to call her for a track cut. Oh, they called her for a track cut on that one. So that's going to be a Steve Green penalty box for Megatron, which means we're going to go the full 2 minutes here. Bring you right into that skate cam. You can see the action right here in front of you. Smack Skellington trying to find their way through. Going to get a penalty called on obstacle course. Obstacle course, get into the Steve Green penalty box. Smack Skellington recirculated to the back of the pack. Has to go all the way back. My goodness. Look how far back they had to go. Now back to that skate cam. Now they hit another front stretch. Smack Skellington still not able to get their way through. And the jam comes to an end as Megatron slides out of that penalty box. Dynamite doll, I dynamite. Uh-oh, we're going to see Frenzy Kenzie jamming. And an official review. And while they do that, we want to remind you about Flying M, serving house-roasted coffee, handcrafted pastries, and offbeat gifts since 1992. The Flying M in Nampa stands as a cherished community hub. Housed in a refurbished 1960s Firestone garage, its 6,000 square feet space offers an espresso and pastry bar, an eclectic gift emporium, a conference room, and a roasting tasting area. The Coffee Garage roasts beans for all 3 locations, as well as supplying local and regional retailers. Flying in, keeping the Bombers caffeinated. Let's also hear from another one of our sponsors, the Idaho Fishing Report. If I can find the button, we'll get that played for you here.
Nothing beats a great day fishing until the storm rolls in. That's why you need to listen to the Idaho Fishing Report. Get all the vital information you need. Weather, reservoir levels. Turn a day like this into a day like this. You can find us at gemstatefishing.com, Spotify, Apple Podcast, or your favorite platform. The Idaho Fishing Report. Nothing beats a great day.
All right, thank you again to the Idaho Fishing Report for being one of our sponsors today. Appreciate you guys being here. And and just had a lot of fun here. I know it's kind of a blowout here, but that's okay. We're having a good time, and as we get set to go here for this Jam number 9 here from the O'Connor Fieldhouse. Hopefully you guys like this this little bird's eye view right here, and from this shot. So, all right, back to the action here. You get this camera shot. Let's bring in the Jam cam. Oh, we lost our camera again. Sorry about that, folks. All right. Oh, a nice hit there from Frenzy Kinsey, jamming for the first time for the Bombers. Dynamite Doll was very excited about that, by the way. Oh, Frenzy Kinsey took a hard hit. You saw it there in the right corner of your screen, having to come back to the back of the pack. Let's bring you back here. You can see it right here from that camera angle of the skater cam. Now they're still on that front stretch. Frenzy Kinsey trying to find their way out. Rainbow fight doing yeoman's work tonight for the Yetis. Frenzy Kinsey, neither jammer able to get out of that pack yet. Just letting you watch the action here, folks. You see the action still happening up in the top half of the track right now. Neither jammer able to get an advantage. Everything just kind of piled up right there as we are over halfway through the second half. We have a star pass, so not going to be lead jammer. And that is number 79, Stevie Hitz. Hadn't had a chance to call her number much tonight. You see the action coming right at you, but Stevie Hitz will be scoring points at this point, at this opportunity. Pretty Girl slides around the outside. She takes the star pass. Now both jammers, original jammers, are not jamming anymore. So it means we'll go the full 2 minutes. Missing a lot of low blocks by the referees tonight, I think. Personal opinion, of course, but as a former referee. And we're going to get track cut on Pretty Girl. Pretty Girl, what are you doing, the track cut, Pretty Girl? Oh, my goodness. Be going to the Steve Green penalty box. Let's show her coming into that box. All right. You know, are you ready to score big on the housing market? Well, then go to the skater that just got a penalty. The only roller derby extraordinaire, Pretty Girl, number 51. Tearing up the track as a fierce roller derby skater, but also your go-to gal for all things real estate related. Pretty Girl knows how to navigate. Check out her ad in the program or follow her on Instagram at Pretty Idaho Realtor. That's P-U-R-D-Y. All right, we're getting back to the action here. Oh, my gosh, I'm doing advertisement. I'm telling you what, Mad Hatter's back there jamming again. You better watch this. Gonna get through there pretty quick. And she does. Man, I am hard-pressed to pick a skater of the game right now. I got a couple. Mad Hatter's at the top of that list. Also, Daddy Hood is up at the top of that list. And, of course, Rocket for the Bombers. Skaters everywhere. My goodness, what is happening here? I've lost my cameras. I don't know what's going on. Right, let's go to that skater cam right here in front of you. They are right here in front of the announcer tables. Mad Hatter to the outside, knocked out of bounds by the aforementioned Pretty Girl. Mad Hatter slamming her hands on her hip, calling off that jam. Please, Lord Jesus, in this jam, please. I'm cracking up my in-house